Can you accept your current reality? Can you accept your current reality with your relationship? Can you accept your current reality? I really want to know the answer to that question because I'm going to tell you, lately it doesn't seem like anybody can. My current reality, I'm in my kitchen. I'm still painting my kitchen. Why? Because of this monster behind me. This bitch has been a thorn in my side. I can't move it. Refrigerators are on wheels. They should be easy to move. Not this one. Didn't want to budge, no way, no how, whatsoever. I had to wait till somebody moved it yesterday so I can finish painting. I'm not sure you can see behind my refrigerator. So I had to accept the current reality that I couldn't move my refrigerator by myself. So it's Sunday morning, instead of getting dressed and looking cute and pretty and wearing a dress or a skirt like I normally do, I'm accepting the fact that I'm again painting. Because I have just that little corner. And as you can see, it's not a very big corner. This is Susie, your beautiful Swan Queen. Welcome back to the garden. Yeah, I'm on a rant. Y'all know I'm on a rant. You can tell I'm on a rant. I'm in my messy kitchen. Shouldn't look at that side though. Please promise me you won't look at that side. And there's the ladder for my painting stuff. And this is the dining room that you're going to see behind us once the refrigerator gets moved back. I've had people tell me I don't have a relationship with my specific person. And they're talking to them. They're actually going out with them. They're actually physically doing things with them. You're actually doing things with them. You're talking to them on a daily basis. You are communicating. They go out of their way even to do nice things for you. I know somebody whose boyfriend brings her wood. But they're not in a relationship because they're not married yet. It's not romantic yet. It's not living together. It's not happily unmarried. There's a lot of people out there who aren't talking to the loves of their lives. They've been in silent zone for months, years, and they get them back because they can accept the current reality. So I have a story for you. There's a beautiful lady who has a problem with a guy. He's become a stalker. She's not been intimate with this person because she doesn't want to. Never has, never will be. This guy just randomly shows up at his house, says things, does things that are not appropriate. Well, he says somebody's sending to him to check on her. So you have a stalker who's claiming somebody's sending you to check on you. Okay. So you reach out to the person who he says is sending you. And you don't get a response. You have a right to be upset then. You have a right to be angry. You have a right to stomp around because there's a threatening situation going on. And the person that you need to talk to about this to verify some information isn't responding. But if you are talking to the love of your life, and they made you tea, you went out for dinner, you went to their house, they came to your house, you Netflixed and chilled, you decided you don't like the relationship the way it is, so you named it not a relationship! Guess what? It's not romantic. It's not marriage. It's not living together yet. But you are rejecting the relationship because you are walking around saying, I'm not in a relationship. Yes, I am specifically speaking to one person and she knows who she is. You cannot reject status quo. Yesterday's video, the minions. Isn't it wonderful? If I'm telling the minions, my relationship with the love of my life is wonderful, they're going to give me more things to do with the love of my life. If I'm that girl who's upset because the person's not responding, he may respond because she's upset, she's angry, and it is a needy situation that has to be addressed. But then again, he may not because she's needing him. It is a do or I'm going to go do something else and you may not like the consequences situation. We're talking an actual problem and you guys creating an actual problem. We are talking about the fact that things are not going well in your life because you don't like the progression. I have clients who have not talked for a year. They got the specific person back. My longest is 5 years. Then talked to this person for 5 years. They tried to move on. They couldn't move on. There were also kids involved. I got them back together. They're happier than ever. Happier than ever. 90% of my clients stay together. 10%, once they get them, they go back to doing the same crap that they did before they broke up. And then they wonder why they broke up again. You want a relationship. You have to find out why you are happy in this relationship. So let's talk about this. Why are you happy in this relationship? We're going to use my dad as an example because he had a very high pressure job. He was a cop. When Dad came home, he took off his police uniform, put it in the closet, and he became Dad. At the end of his shift, we didn't know if he was coming home at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. If he worked 3 to 11, we didn't know if he'd be home by 11:30 because they didn't have cell phones at that time. And dispatch didn't call a cop's wife and go, oh, hey, he's running late because he's on an accident scene. So he walks in 4 hours later and you're not breathing because he's got a job where he's putting his life on the line. He's got a job where he goes to domestic dispute cases. He's got a job where he deals with people who do suicide and murders and robberies and things like that. So at the end of the day, when he didn't come home at the exact time he was supposed to, oh, hell yeah. Nose in the window like a puppy. Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Where's Dad? Why isn't Dad home yet? Because when that happens, you're freaking out. You're not thinking straight. But when your guy works in a factory, works at retail, when your guy is a doctor or a lawyer today, they can call you, they can text you and say, hey babe, I'm running late. But you're saying they're not, because they're disrespectful. Let's see, if they work, the average job, and I appreciate absolutely everything the essential workers are doing for us. And I truly respect what they are doing because we wouldn't be able to buy groceries and toilet paper and paint to paint my house if those stores were not open. But they have cell phones today. Their bosses are going to say, yeah, it's fine. Go text your wife. Let her know you're working overtime. Cop doesn't get that option. They're on a call. They can't stop the middle of a call and go, I had to text my spouse. I had to call my spouse. Dispatch, call my spouse. They can't do that. They have to deal with that crisis situation. So you guys are creating a crisis. You're creating a non-relationship because they went quiet for a couple of hours. They went quiet for a day. They went quiet for a week. You started counting 86,400 seconds in a day. Now they've been quiet 10 days. So now they've been quiet 864,000 seconds. Oh my God, that's tragic. I get it. It's tragic. If you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be happening. But here's the problem. Our words are creating it. The person who needs the text because the guy is a creep, she can't get her text because she's in her head freaking out that this guy is going to hurt her and she doesn't want to get hurt. The other guy is being an idiot because God only knows what he's thinking in his head because that is her specific person. And because her specific person needs him, he's pissed because he thinks it's about his fucking uniform. No, it's about the man behind the uniform who is being accused of doing something. And she needs help in proving this guy is doing something wrong. But he's afraid to reach out because she's desperate and needy. So it's going to be a call in the middle of the night when this guy knocks on her door at 2:30 in the morning to the police department. And it's going to be a field day because of what this guy is doing to her. We are working to change it. But that's not a situation you're going to change just like that overnight. Because she has to get rid of her fear of getting hurt. Your fear isn't getting hurt. Your fear isn't a problem. Your fear is you don't have your stupid little piece of paper. If you were to stop every manifesting technique you are doing and just do yesterday's video, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? I'm in a happy relationship with this person. Isn't it wonderful that I am happily married to this person? Isn't it wonderful? This person and I are in the most amazing, romantic, absolutely, wonderfully happy relationship. You're going to create that. And then I could go do my video in my studio and not use the fact that I can't move my freaking refrigerator out of the way. I couldn't. This is a physical problem. My daughter's boyfriend, Josh, is awesome. Moved my refrigerator for me. It's very nice. But he had to open the door to the refrigerator and grab it by the bottom because refrigerator is on wheels and it wouldn't roll. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to roll it back myself, but he said if I needed help moving it back, just call him, text him, let Savannah know. They'll get it put back for me. But you notice there's only like this little bitty space here. It could be a coffee problem. But I can open my refrigerator and I can get coffee. So my coffee pot's over there. I think I have access to my sink. I don't really have a problem. I just have to get my little section painted. And I waited. Everything else is done. I simply waited for this to happen. I didn't interfere with the camping trip. I didn't interfere with things that are going on in their life. I sent out a message. I took a couple of days, but I got moved. I didn't sit there and go, when's he texting? When's he coming? What's he going to do? When's he going to change this? And he moved it yesterday. I'm painting it this morning because I didn't know it was going to get moved yesterday, so I made arrangements to go couch shopping with my Katie. Well, now that means I forgot about my refrigerator because I'm couch shopping with Katie and I'm moving to a different direction on what I want to do in my life. So, let me think. That means I forgot about him. That means my manifesting has been dug up and it's just not working. No, it's called you're living your life and you are not focusing on the fact that the refrigerator is a problem. Metaphorically, I think you guys can all figure the refrigerator is a big, huge block to explain your problem. I have it nicely decorated. Well, the little one loves magnets, so we got lots of magnets. Her biggest problem in life are these two magnets right here. The red one and the blue one. What are they for? Well, in actuality, the kit came with numbers. And the plus sign, the minus sign, the division sign, the addition sign. So this would be, the line that goes below. Now we're not even sticking it on right. So it would be, this is live TV, guys. So we're going to do 4 and 5, and that equals 9. See? 4 plus 5, I think it goes over here, equals 9. She's little. She she doesn't understand that yet. And I'm not sure you can really see it, so, I mean, I can move it up. See, I can move my problem around. And now look, the plus sign became a times sign. So 4 times 5 would be 20, so I'd have to go find 2 and a 0. But if I put it back to the plus. You guys are moving things around, and you're creating a problem. This is a problem. Naming your relationship a text relationship or a non-relationship versus a romantic relationship or a loving relationship, a happy relationship. That's a huge problem. Because those are your words and you are choosing them repeatedly over and over and over and over and over and over again. And you come to me for coaching and you come to me for help. And I'm telling you, you can't sit there and say, I don't have a relationship. You have to accept it, just like I have to accept my refrigerator's in the middle of my kitchen floor. It's simple. It's easy. Stop complicating it. Stop making a mess. Stop rearranging your life and sitting by the phone or the front door waiting for them to knock. Because trust me, if I want to date somebody new, that dude's going to knock on my door. Because I'm going to say so. God, I want to date somebody. And if you want me to date, he knocks on my door. And then you know what? Minion Dave finds some guy to knock on my door and ask for a light bulb, a frying pan, a cup of coffee. I don't know. Coffee's normal. Frying pan, light bulb, that's a little weird. But it's really happened in my reality. Because the meaning I put to it is I'm in a relationship. And is my relationship happy? What about it enriches my life? Because if it's enriching my life and I'm happy, then Minion Dave's going to go, oh, Susie's happy. Give her more. He's in the studio. You can't see him this morning. Yeah, I'm on a rant. My swan apron. Swans mate for life. They're absolutely the most amazing creatures in the world. Do you know when they wake up in the morning, they go to the water and they take a bath? And it takes him 2 hours to give her a bath. And it takes less than 5 minutes for them to do the hanky-panky. Because he took the time to pay attention to her. He spent 2 hours touching her, washing her, taking his time and putting attention onto every little detail to make sure she got the proper bath. And then he gets his jolly. It's a lot like human relationships. We expect our jollies, but we didn't take time to appreciate what we have. That's why swans mate for life. Because when a swan is truly in love with a person, when that swan is truly in love with another swan, he will do absolutely everything and anything for her. Until the meaning in his head is, I'm not in a relationship. That person wants him for his badge. That person wants a text relationship. That person didn't choose me. That person's not showing me appreciation, love, or respect. So then that mated swan for life, he starts feeling And when he starts feeling life just is no longer really amazing. And he's not going to get up out of bed in the morning and give that beautiful swan a 2-hour bath. Because she's talking bad about him. She's trashing him. She's not appreciating him. Because she's saying, he didn't choose me. It's not romantic. He won't kiss me. I swear if I hear that phrase one more time. He won't kiss me. He won't kiss me. I'm not married, so we're not in a relationship. Marriage is a relationship. And you're busy because if you were truly married, at the end of the day, you're going to ask yourself or say 3 phrases. Isn't it wonderful I'm happily married? Thank you, I'm happily married. Why am I happily married? That's it. Because when you are actually physically in that relationship, you're not going to be manifesting dates. You're not going to be manifesting text messages. You're not going to be manifesting coffee and a movie. You're going to be manifesting your life together and growing together. You're going to be manifesting buying a new house, what kind of car to compromise on buying, because you want a sports car and he wants a jacked up Jeep that you can't even get into. You're going to be discussing whether or not you have children. You're going to be incorporating the children that are existing from previous relationships into your union. You're going to be dealing with family and friends and jobs. You're going to possibly change jobs. You're not going to speak to family members. You're not going to go this place for holidays this year because you're mad at Auntie Betty. Anybody who's mad at Auntie Betty White needs to get a life, because she makes holidays fun. But your idea is, the more you praise, and that's why I say it, praise the relationship. The only thing wrong with the relationship is you are not praising every aspect and accepting it as it truly is. So go get out your pen and paper and make a list and write down everything nice that they do for you. And if you're not physically talking to the love of your life right now, don't go, well, Susie, what should I do? Because it's right here. Get out your piece of paper and your pen. Write down everything on a piece of paper. Start it at the top. Why the hell am I happy in this relationship? And then list the reasons why. Because if you want them back, there's reasons why they make you happy. Unless you're sadistic and you only want them back for control, there's a reason they're in your life. So get out that piece of paper. Write down the reasons they make you happy. And then walk around and go, I have the perfect relationship. I'm dating 2 freaking guys, and I have the perfect relationship with both of them. Because I walk around and say, I have the perfect relationship. And I say it to both of them. Why do we have the perfect relationship? And I make them answer my question. Because I communicate with people. I wouldn't be a successful life coach if I didn't communicate with you, if I didn't hear you. The romantic relationship, that can be fixed because you have a relationship and now you just have to say, I am happy I have a romantic relationship with the love of my life. But the one who doesn't accept their relationship because they're not married, you're not going to get married unless you accept the current reality. And that current reality is he loves you. He's showing up for you. He's doing nice things for you. And you're always putting a reason up there why they need to go away. The one who thought it was a non-relationship, when I pointed it out, was like stunned. And I said, it's not romantic at this time, but does the relationship make you happy? I said, give me 3 reasons. He gave me 3 reasons in less than 30 seconds. The one who's not happily married yet gives me all kinds of reasons as to why they're not happily married. But yet she posts and sends me the most amazing texts about all the wonderful things this person does for her. But because you're stuck on this piece of paper and that marriage is marriage and not a relationship, you're not going to get them. And if you are stuck that they have to be living with you and attached to your hip, you're not going to get them. If you are upset because you didn't get that text message to resolve this drama situation that's going on in your life, you have a right to be in that situation, but you don't have a right to take it out on the love of your life. You have to say, you know what? I understand the love of my life thinks that I only want him for his fucking badge. That's not true. I don't know where I created it, I don't know how I created it, but I'm going to redirect it. And when I redirect it, he's going to show up. because I realized my mistake. And it's as simple as that. The ones who successfully get with their person, typically I get people back in 3 to 6 months. No contact, to living together, married, engaged, planning the wedding in 3 to 6 months. Because if you do exactly what I say, I guarantee you're going to get back together. And if you stay doing the things that I say, you're going to stay together. But if you go back to he left the toilet seat up, he's not kissing me, it's not what I thought it was going to be, it's blah, stop talking, and go back to your piece of paper that you wrote. Read it every night before you go to bed. Read it the first thing in the morning when you get up. Walk around all day long and say, isn't it wonderful? My life is amazing. And wonderful and amazing things are going to happen for you. And your SB is going to show up. Because you are now in a better place. And they're going to want to be with you. You don't have to fix the rest of your life. You don't have to get along with your kids, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your sisters, your cousins, every person you work with. But if you want to live with somebody for the rest of your life, you need to start asking yourself, why am I happy in this relationship with them? Because if you're not, it ain't going to happen. And if you do get them back, you're going to break up again because you're not happy. I'm going to get off my soapbox. I'm going to take off my jacket. I'm going to go mix up my paint because it's been sitting overnight. And I'm going to go finish my problem because this is a big problem for me. I can't live with my refrigerator in my kitchen. It's not a very big kitchen, as you can see. But it's a full-size kitchen for my penthouse. And I love it because I have more cabinets than I know what to do with. I have like 2 cabinets that don't even have anything in them. I should probably put more sauce in there to make spaghetti or lasagna or ziti. That might be a good idea. I'll go be Karen and buy more sauce. Then I have it always there. Problems are easy to solve. You just got to redirect and find a way to solve them. But if you don't want to solve them, own up to it. Accept it. But don't be putting it out there to million days that you don't want a relationship because life isn't exactly the way you imagined it. It does take time for Dave to put that order together so Dawn can deliver it. And she can't deliver it if you keep going back to the old crappy stories. I love you guys. Have an absolutely amazing day. Subscribe. Smash the like button, share my videos, forgive me for my rant, and tell me why what I'm sharing with you is drastically changing your life for the better.